The French pro-life movement faces being crippled by a proposed law that would criminalize any website that tries to persuade a woman not to have an abortion. Anyone convicted under the so-called crime of digital interference law could get 2 years in prison and a $31,000 fine. While it's passed the Senate and National Assembly, it's not law yet. It's being reviewed by France's highest legal body, the Constitutional Council. This isn't the United States, where the pro-life movement is a major political force. If passed, as many expect, the law will make an already weak anti-abortion movement in France even weaker. The government says it's trying to stop fake news about abortion. Pro-life leaders call it censorship of their views, and they feel like their movement is being strangled.
This law has the risk of suffocating the pro-life movement.
Jean-Marie Lemonnet is president of the Jérôme Lejeune Foundation, one of France's leading pro-life organizations.
This new law is extremely dangerous because it limits the freedom of expression. First, it means that the government is deciding what is right and what is wrong, what we can tell about abortion and not.
The law targets words and messages that might deter, dissuade, or hinder women from having an abortion.
This law goes pretty far, since the mere fact of saying the truth could discourage a woman from having an abortion. Showing what abortion is technically a deterrent.
American pro-life websites like these would be illegal under the new French law, as would these web pages shown to us on the Jérôme Lejeune Foundation's own website. Opponents of the proposed law appealed to France's Constitutional Council because the law would restrict freedom of speech. While that argument would probably work in the United States, it may not work in France, where pro-life forces lost the abortion debate long ago. France legalized abortion in 1975 and is today one of the most pro-abortion nations in Europe, with more than 2/3 saying in one poll that a woman should be able to have an abortion whenever she wants. Journalist Anne-Elizabeth Moutet says the pro-life movement is seen by the government as denying women the human right to abortion.
The view of the French is that as long as women are entitled to have abortions, you cannot actively have propaganda that will prevent them from making an informed choice about exercising that right. That's the way the French law goes.
In France, 96% of Down syndrome babies are aborted. Last year, the French government banned this ad showing smiling, happy Down syndrome children. Lemonnet says the government sees abortion as social progress, along with euthanasia, gay rights, and same-sex marriage. The French haven't gone along with all of it. 4 million marched against gay marriage and gay adoption before losing the battle. France is still a majority Catholic country, even if most people don't attend church regularly. But there has not been the same outrage over this law, and passage could come soon, making it even harder to protect the unborn in France.
The few constraints that were shaping the law on abortion are now void. This means that organizations such as Planned Parenthood, which is publicly funded, and the government have the monopoly on telling the truth, but are in fact telling lies about abortion.
Dale Hurd, CBN News, Paris.